Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. 5 to shoot. Driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to Ward. Hayes inside. From deep. No good that time. About a minute into this first quarter. A quick shot there. It's off target. Over to the left wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the away team.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Cuts off the pass. Here we go. C takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Offensive board.
Home team foul. Shengelia. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Going inside. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From outside the arc, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
For 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You take a look at the home team. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
You know, right now for the visiting team, they've stuck to the plan in the early going, playing their style of basketball, and they're proving to everyone they have the potential to get even better.
A minute 29 left now in the first quarter. Here's Ward. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Nifty move. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. Tipped away. There's a screen. Pulls up on the wing. The shot that time not on target.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he drops it in from the low post.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Three-pointer, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They're up by 1. And quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
And Zizic in at the 5, down low. Pass to Hamas. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Morgan. Tucker with a screen. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Puts up a deep 3. And Tucker pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Herrera. Here's Hamas. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bellinelli. Here's Zizic. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Sends it home from three-point land.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Morgan. Yet to see a basket. Chalk up 2 there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
That one's good for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Outside Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the shot goes.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's the pick. Here's Morgan. The three-pointer off the mark.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And they're running. And he lobs it up.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Hamas. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Nails it from 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for the away team.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Morgan. Throws it up high. Oh, they pick off the pass. Right wing. From downtown, sinks the tray. He's got 7.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. No good again that time.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Zizic with the rebound.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise.
Well, I think for the home team, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, kid.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this.
Thanks as always.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Goes up on the baseline. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. There's the triple. That one is off. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Assisted by number 1.
They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. He has 6.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Six on the shot clock. The shot comes out.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Takes it inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Away team foul. Please. First personal foul. First team
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time. It's a one-on-one situation.
The great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Hayes. To the wing, right side. Clock at 4. Here's Ward. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
3-pointer. And Ward pulls it down. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. Out left to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Second shot opportunity. The shot no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target. Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
1:42 left in the third quarter. That shot, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Gets the 3 to fall. 11 points in the game.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
1:05 left to play in the third quarter here.
Away team foul. C. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for
The first free throw is good.
Hackett taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
No good on the triple. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Can't hit from in close. Here we go, one-on-one. And he goes in for the dunk.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
30 seconds left in the third.
Wow. Down!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. They set the pick from deep 3-point range. That one no good. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 5. And right up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. 5 on the clock. Pass to Morgan. Launches it. That shot is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The home team calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break, and coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Thank you for that, Allie. Check by Tucker.
13 foul. Morgan. First personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes a first.
Low. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And he drops a first.
At the line for your home team. Tucker.
So he gets them both. Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Knocks down the triple.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for 2. Tucker.
And so he hits both.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Here's Herrera. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hamas. Puts up a 3. Zizic with the rebound. Hamas has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And he's going for the lob. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Hamas. Got a piece of it. Left side, Tucker. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Drives to the hoop, to the middle. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Here's Morgan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. The floater, and the layup is good.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Pass to Bellinelli. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Bellinelli.
Well, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Right side, Tucker. And there's a pick. Pass to Bellinelli. To take the lead. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Here's Hamas. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Tucker with a screen. On the take. Yes! There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Herrera. He connects!
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
16 seconds left in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
The home team calls timeout. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
So both teams changing it up here. The home team calls timeout. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morgan. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so the road team gets the W in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these home teams.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Down out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
No good from Courtney. Here's James. Driving in, and James throws it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Papagiannis. James right side. Pass to Kalathis. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Here's Korkmaz. Stolen away. And they're on the break. Here's Courtney. No good from outside. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Basket counts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Courtney. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. James looking around. Pass to Kalathis. With the drive. 5 to shoot. Round kicks to Papagiannis. A second chance effort. Kalathis gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And he makes good on the layup.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Papagiannis. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over. Here's Courtney. James defending. Fires the 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Drives to the hoop. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Lets it go from deep. Pass to Courtney. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Courtney's got 7 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Korkmaz has got his second bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside, Bellinelli now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Latre. No good from Courtney.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
James outside. Brown sets a screen for James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And Brown drops them both. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Away team foul. Awakens. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sangelia.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow.
Tell you what, fellas, that's working the wavelengths together there. Those guys clearly on the same page.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense.
Oh, he got it!
Nice call.
He beats the buzzer!
Count it up.
Oh, big time shot!
How about that?
Woo.
Yo!
Wow, what a way to finish.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Tucker slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
We've got Diallo. Passing game out there with Corniche. And it's a Kobo in at the one. And he banks in the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Morgan. Eunice grabs the miss.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They've got Corniche, Diallo out there with passing game, and it's a Kobo in at the one spot.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
On Wednesday, and then on Friday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are. An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Fires the three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Kobo, the pass to Corniche. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Corniche. Swiped it away. Now, here's Tucker, covered by Eunice. He lobs it up. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's the drive. Here's Diallo. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Morgan. Nothing on the board. It's hauled in by Diallo. Down low, intercepted. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Diallo. The 3 bangs home the trifecta.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Okobo looking over the floor. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Driving to the basket. Pass to Morgan. From deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some. Morgan's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Corniche, the pass to Blossingame. Here's Okobo. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Zizic. Here's Tucker. Can't cash in from close range. Tucker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Okobo. Offensive rebound. No good from Blossingame. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. Yunus grabs the miss. Now here's Diallo. He's guarded closely. Good on the shot.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
No good on the wing 3. Here's Okobo. Diallo kicks to Yunus. From downtown, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Morgan. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. The teardrop falls in. Tucker's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's Papagiannis in at the center, filling out the middle. The drive by James. Banked in off the glass. James has got 11 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
No good with the triple.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. Stolen. Here's the break. Here's Papagiannis. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Outside, James. To the inside. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from Brown.
2 shots.
And Brown drops them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Courtney. James covering. No good from Courtney. James against Bellinelli. And here is James. 13 points in the game. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. Here's Calathis. Launches it. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's James. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
Hackett. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
From deep, James. Rebound by Shingelia.
After hitting 1-3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
They set the screen. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Singelia's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a 6th sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
He takes it in. Takes it off the glass. 13 points in the game. 1:06 left to play in the third. James fires from way outside. Rebound by Shingelia. Singelia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Courtney. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 51 seconds left in the third. Back to Bellinelli. Clock at 6.
And pressing a bit here, down in the game, trying to use the 3-point shot to get back into it, and instead it's led to a lot of empty possessions this half.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Bellinelli's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Korkmaz. Rebound by Shingelia. Singelia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Courtney. Drains it from beyond the arc. Courtney's got 10 points in the game.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Calathis. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Leading by just 2. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, with the game in the balance, coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Diallo. Rebounded by Tucker.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Tucker a screen. Here he goes. And that one drops for him.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And that time, also a missed shot. Alcobo's gone 1 of 5 from deep. There's the pick. Clyburn. A three-pointer is right on target.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And haven't done as much damage inside as they did the first half, but they should not get away from that. They can still put pressure on the D if they pound it inside.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Tucker. The three. Hits it from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. Oh, man.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Tucker a screen. Morgan the pass to Tucker. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Diallo. Tucker can't get it to go. Zizic kicks it to Tucker.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They get it again. Here's Cortez. Got a hand on it. Clyburn. Off target from outside. Got a piece of it. Cortez finds Diallo. Fires for three. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Tucker as screen. To the paint. Shoots the three. No good from Blossingame. Here's the break. And he can't jam it through.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Here's Morgan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Tucker has it in the corner. Over Diallo. Tucker can't get it to go. Got it up in time. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous.
everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Now here is James. Tight defense on him. Comes up empty down low. And here's the fast break. An easy two on the layup.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Hayes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's James. And they're on the break. Oh, deflected. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And here's Brown for three. Got a hand on it. Korkmaz. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
Korkmaz. 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops a first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Check by James. Pass to Ward. Shot clock at 6. James with the rebound. Here's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. He drops it from range. Korkmaz has got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Check by James. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now, here is James. Here's Korkmaz. 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. It's James on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the shot goes down.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Into the lane. Pass to Ward. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Kalathis. No points yet. Here's James. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Drives to the hoop. Misses the layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Team foul. Argento, first personal foul, second team foul.
Here's James. He has 6. From deep three-point land. They get it back. Here's Brown. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Uses the glass on the layup. 6 points for him. 24 seconds left in the first. Lots of room. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Here's Ward. With 2 seconds left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. They're up by 3. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Snatched away. In transition. Here's a Kobo. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. He buries it from 3.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Inside is Monaco, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Buries it from 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Diallo outside. Here's Matajunas. Pass to Diallo. Here's a Kobo. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's the drive. On Saturday, then on Thursday.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. They set the pick. To the right side. Here's Matajunas. And a missed layup.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Down low. Pass to Hamas. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Corneli, still without a bucket. Here's Matajunas. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Offensive board. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And there's the screen to the inside. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Number 8.
very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Count that bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Diallo with the ball. Here's Yunus. Pass to Diallo. Six to shoot. Here's Yunus. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
1:03 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Hamas. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by Akobo. Diallo on the wing. No points so far. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Hamas. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. 9 points in the game.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Now Diallo, right wing. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Well, I think for the home team, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kent.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the visiting team. Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. James outside.
Home team foul. Number 2. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nice move. And it's James with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back up.
Oh, wow!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's the break. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Calathis. Brown with a screen. Drains the triple. Calathis has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
From behind the arc. Kept alive. Here's Hayes. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Hayes has got 8 points.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Pass to Ward. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. And he can't get that one. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Knocks it down from distance.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it from 3. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And the layup falls.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
James outside. Deflected.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Pass to Hayes. Clock at 6. Here's Ward. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. He has 7.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Check by James. To the wing on the left. Takes a 3. James with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the paint. Here's Calathis. Pass to Brown. The 3 ball. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And here's Brown. This one for 3. Unable to get that one. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Ward. He has 7. Pass to Hayes. Defended by Brown. Fires it. Good work defensively by James. The 3. They get it back. Off target with a jump hook.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 10. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the away team.
Driving to the basket. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And the visitors call time here. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Allie, thank you. He hits the second from the line. to shoot. From the arc. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Takes the three. And stolen by Diallo. Inside. Here's Mata-Yunus. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Pass to Diallo. Ball stolen. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. The rebound by Diallo. Here's Akobo. Diallo right side. Here's Mata-Yunus. He takes it in. Pass to Akobo. 5 on the clock. Off target from outside. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
There's a screen. Drops in the three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Mata-Yunus. Doesn't go that time. Driving in. To the left wing. Here's Hamas. Knocks down the long J. Hamas has got 6 in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
1:56 left in the fourth. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. The three is up. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
There's the three. No good there. Diallo right side. Here's Mata-Yunus. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
When you see the score and how much time is left, you realize this game is just about over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Diallo outside. Here's Mata-Yunus to the left side wing. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. Diallo outside for 3. Can't hit that one. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Covered by Diallo. Fires from way outside. Misses. And so they get the victory here at home. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. He gets it in there. And he drives in. Six on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. It's 2-on-1. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front and center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thanks, David. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that time. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Clyburn. Oh, good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Beyond the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And here's the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
It's deflected. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Courtney can't get it to go. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. For the three. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. That shot wide open. He has 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Very
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But
at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
We've got Zizic, and it's Tucker in at the shooting guard position.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the
And the first one drops.
Shengelia. 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Hummus. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Morgan the pass to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Low. From outside, off the mark. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. To the paint. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
From about 16. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Watsura. Over to the left wing. Low. Bellinelli is covering. And that one is good. So it's the visitors now. Now Tucker. Pass to Morgan. This one for 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Watsura. Guarded by Tucker. To the left side wing. Lock at 6. See the pass to Hummus. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Singelia kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Singelia. Here's Zizic. Missed inside. Low, guarded by Tucker. A nice shot by Hummus. Hummus has got 6 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Morgan, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Hummus. Bellinelli is covering. There's the drive.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. See the pass to Watsura. Drives to the hoop, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. There's a screen. Here's Morgan. It's deflected.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Thomas passes to C. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Morgan. .41 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Picked away. 3-on-3. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. And it's off from three-point range. Deflects the pass. Driving inside. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And that's a halftime wrap.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wide open look. Courtney grabs the board.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Three-pointer. Pass to Ward. Tries again. No good on the layup.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Clyburn lays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's Courtney. 90 seconds now into the second half. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
With the drive. Here's Ward. Nailed from three-point land.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Hackett, the pass to Courtney. There's a good screen. Here's Hackett. Misses from short range. Fires from deep. It's good from long range.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Clyburn. And they get it. Courtney can't get it to go. Courtney's gone 1 of 4 so far. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And it goes out of bounds following the shot. Courtney's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Here's Hackett. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 7 points in the game. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. They set the pick. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Takes the three, sinks the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Offline with his three. Driving the lane. And a missed layup.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong.
In the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
First personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left here in the third quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Pass to Ward. It's picked off. Here's Courtney. The three ball. Bangs home the trifecta. Courtney's got 5 now. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Zizic, and it's Tucker in a shooting guard. They set the pick. Pass to Hummus. Shot clock at 6. Ball stolen. Here's Morgan. Now, here's Tucker. Defense is right there. Driving in, and Tucker slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Low. Breaks a big night, bouncing, goes in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Morgan. Pass to Tucker. Drills it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Low. And he converts the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
It's intercepted. Pass to Watchera. Low. Misses off the left iron. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. Out to the right wing. Shengeli dishes to Bellinelli. Out to the wing. Here's Zizic. And he banks in the layup. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
And Tucker kicks to Bellinelli. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Morgan. That's tipped.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Watchera. And here they come. It's up a three. Offensive rebound. Morgan's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
1:27 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hamas, and he gets it to go from the corner.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Tucker can't get it to go. Low. Shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. Pass to Morgan. Tucker is screened. Morgan the pass to Bellinelli. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions. Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James can't get it to go. Here's Morgan. And it's all from three-point range. Pass to James. Outside, Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. Fires for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Out to the right wing. And the visitors call time here.
Start it.
Here's Morgan. Check by James. Shot's good by Morgan.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here is James. And he's missed his first two shots of the game. Here's Morgan. Check by James. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Calathis. On the take. And the layup is good off the glass. Here's Morgan. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And that one drops for him.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Morgan's gone 2 for 3 from the field. James deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Brown. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
James with a steal. Here we go. Here's Calathis. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Three-pointer. And Bellinelli gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
James outside. Here he goes. Hey, it's James slamming it down.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Here's Morgan. Here's Bellinelli. And the three-pointer goes. Bellinelli's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
James, left side. Back to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. There's a screen. Here's Calathis. Offline with a 3. Calathis has gone 1 for 3 on the night. To the inside. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
James gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Morgan. The 3. Hauled in by Brown. Korkmaz on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Defended by Brown. Here's Bellinelli with the drive to the wing on the left. Here's Morgan. No good off the glass. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 6. And we'll get the second. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Akobo, no good. Here's the break. No good from outside. Diallo right side. Going inside, lays it up and banks it in.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
That shot missing.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Here's Matajunas. Checked by Tucker. Here's Akobo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Gets the three to fall.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Driving inside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Over to the left wing. Here's the three. The rebound by Diallo.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's stolen. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. There's a screen. Here's Tucker. Takes it inside. The ball's knocked loose. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Akobo gets the bucket.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Home team foul. Akobo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Tucker. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Tucker.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Akobo.
2 minutes.
It doesn't go for him.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Jacks up a three. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. Hoop poked away. Here's Zizic, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Tucker with a screen on Diallo, and he's going for the oop here.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Tucker's gone 3 of 5 from the field. Here's Akobo. 7 points in the game. 1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And Diallo, here we go. Here's Matajunas. Lets the three fly. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. And they're on the run. And it's Zizic missing. Diallo outside to the middle. Here's Akobo, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires for 3. The shot misses. Here's Matajunas. Here's Diallo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Diallo's gotten his 2nd bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
So we conclude the first half. Up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy looks, Shaq.
Yeah, the only way.
And now as the... Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Morgan. Pure from 3-point range. Morgan's got 7 points in the game.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Outside, Brown. No luck on that one. Going inside.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance. 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Shot's good by Morgan.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Brown. He's guarded closely. Down low to halt the run. Korkmaz, good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Driving to the basket. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
James, left side. Here's Kalathis. They set the screen. Korkmaz on the wing. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morgan. Check by James.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
With the drive. And slammed dunk by James.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Pass to Korkmaz. Brown scanning the floor. And Brown with the stuff.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Morgan. Check by James. Can't get it to fall. There's the three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
There's the screen. Here's Morgan. Check by James. This one for 3. Hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game. Here's James. He's got 12. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Intercepted. And here's the fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Soft touch off the glass. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Bellinelli can't hit. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And we're coming back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Brown for 3. That one doesn't drop. Brown's gone 1 for 4 from the field. And that one is hammered home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Brown with a screen to the inside. Missed inside. Brown's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. The crossover puts the move on. No good on the layup. 3 on 3. Back to Korkmaz. Brown with a screen. Here's Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Sinks that one from the post.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Check by James. Pass to Tucker. No good from the wing. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Korkmaz on the wing. Defended by Brown. Outside Tucker. Hits the three-pointer.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Tucker's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 tries. And Brown with the stuff.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Well, he just took advantage and a ferocious...
Oh, my goodness.
How
wow.
about that?
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Pass to Korkmaz. From behind the arc. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Checked by Tucker. Pass to Akobo. Off target with the 3. Covered by Diallo. From deep. The rebound by Diallo.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Mata Yunus. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Basket's good.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Zizic. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the fourth. Diallo outside. The three ball on target from range. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. They set the pick. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
Mark it, time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
It's Corley missing. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! Happy April Fool's Day, baby! This is the NBA, and we've got a great one in store. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James looking it over. Gets it to go. That one good from Papagiannis.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And they pick up two.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Korkmaz. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly it. You combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now here's Hayes. There's the pick. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Fast break. Here we go. James, the pass to Papagiannis. Back to James. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Ward. Yes, that goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's James, guarded closer. Brown outside. Pass to Papagiannis. 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Here's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. Brown with it. At the elbow, it's James. Second chance shot. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Brown. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Home team foul. Kalathis. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the left wing. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
On the wing, James. Pass to Brown. Nails the baby hook.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Driving to...
Oh! My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Kalathis. Scoreless thus far.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Into the lane. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Brown feeling it out a bit. The screen from Brown. with the layup.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one drops. Korkmaz has got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And the basket is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Diallo. He's tightly guarded.
Really?
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Diallo. Good on both. Sai. Whoops, they pick off the pass, and they're moving it up. Here's Cornish. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Cornish has got his first 3 points of the game.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Low. And the layup falls.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Okobo looking over the floor. Takes it inside, and it's good for 2. Okobo's got his second bucket tonight. Out left to the wing. Pass to Hummus. Here's Watsura. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Okobo.
Awaiting foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out to the wing. To the inside. And the basket by Cornish. Cornish has got 5 points so far.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Low. Traps in the tray.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's a Kobo. And there's the drive. Count that one. Kobo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Watchera.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Driving in, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Pass to Hamas.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Watchera, just 4 to shoot. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Here's a Kobo. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Pass to Watchera. Here's Hamas. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Watchera. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. That's the Blossom game. It's stolen. Here's Hamas. Lets it go with a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Hamas has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Inside, ball's knocked loose.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Yeah, every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team.
And it's tied up with that one.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's a Kobo. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. You want to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And that concludes halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at center. James kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. There's the pick. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Hayes throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Calathis. No scoring in this one. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the right side. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Goes up the baseline. No good on that one. And here's the fast break for the lead. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. James outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Papianis passes to Calathis. Pass to James. Good. Great play by Calathis to set it up. Calathis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
James defending. Now Hayes. Here's Ward. Driving inside. Good on the bucket.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's James. What a terrific move that was. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Good on the triple.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Calathis. Oh, that's blocked. He's got a clear path. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
The drive by James. Can't connect from short range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
1:36 left to play in the third. It's good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Calathis kicks to Papianis. Now James. 7 points in the game.
Away team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Korkmaz looking to end the run. James misses. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ward. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's James. It's tipped. They get it back. Lets the 3 fly. Calathis, no luck. Calathis has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. And that one, good. 17 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop them now. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Brown. Can't hit from in close.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. They lead by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown. And it's James in at the point guard. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Brown. Side. Power down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Monaco in the post. Misses from short range.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
They get it back. Pass to Watchera. Shot clock at 6. See the pass to Watchera. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And that one misses. Here's a Kobo. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Scooped up. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
It's good from about 19 feet.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's the screen. He lobs it up. It's intercepted. To the inside. Brown, no good. Here's Watchera. He's guarded by Diallo. And taken away by Brown. It's hauled in by Diallo.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's a Kobo. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Low drives to the hoop. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A Kobo, the pass to Diallo. No good with the layup.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Low. Cranes the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Monaco and the jam by Monaco.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's a Kobo. Sinks the triple.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Takes it inside. Brown knocks it away. And he gets it back. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws. Well, the most important event of the NBA calendar might be in June. And it's not the finals, but rather for so many teams, Brent, the NBA draft.
Well, Kevin, it's a chance for you to set the table for your franchise. What do you want to have for next year? What do you want to have 5 years from now? And so all the work that goes in, the scouting, the intel work, to build up a team where you are making the steps and taking strides to become a championship caliber team, that stuff starts at the NBA draft.
And 1:01 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Yunus. It's rebounded by Hayes. Throws it up high, and Hayes throws it down.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
There's the three. Yunus grabs the miss. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead